Okay, in previous video, I have shown you how you can install Golang GORM in your Golang application. In today's video, I will show you how to declaring models. So back to the definition of object relational mapping. It is a techniques to convert data between relational database and object-oriented programming language. So it acts as a bridge allowing developers to work with database entities as if they were objects in their code. So this is the most important keyword, okay? Database entities as if they were objects, okay? So basically what it means, imagine that you have a database with a table named user like this. This is the table, okay? And the field, okay? This field is in database is the column, okay? So the class name in object-oriented programming, this is called class, okay? The class in object-oriented programming is the table in database, and the properties in object-oriented programming is columns in database. So that is how the techniques to connect between object-oriented programming to the database. That is how they are communicate. So in this, we have a few convention that we need to follow, and I will help you to understand this convention. Okay, so UN, okay, it is the standard field for the primary key. Okay, if you familiar in database, the primary key, if you are using auto increment, it usually using integer, okay, positive integer. So yeah, you can use UN, okay. And name is using string, email is using pointer string. Why pointer? Pointer string allow for null values, okay. Age using integer age. So use UN into 8 like this. So in the database, it will using unassigned 8-bit integer. And next, birthday is using pointer time. It means it can be null. Number. We are using SQL null string. This actually SQL null string is familiar to pointer string because it allows the column to be null. Okay, so yeah, you can choose using this or this. Okay, activated add SQL null time, granted add time, updated add using time. This is from Golang time, okay, time package, and ignore string. So this created add and updated add, it is special column because you don't have to assign when you are making or updating entity. You don't have to manually update this value, okay, because it automatically managed by GORM to for this column, okay. And for ignore, if your entity have some column that is not in database, you can use the field name using lowercase in the first letter like this. So this will be ignored by the GORM. So and yeah, and therefore it will be also ignored by the database. So that is some convention that you need to know if you are using GORM in declaring models. Okay, let's do some practice. Okay, so let's say I'm want to make a model. Okay, I want to make a model of customer. Okay, so I will define the customer in here. So package model. So the customer that I want have ID, and the ID is using unassigned integer like this, and name is string, and it must not null, so I don't want to put pointer. And then email, I will assign string with pointer because not everybody have email. And then age, it unassigned 8 because I think 8-bit is enough for age, you know. And then birthday, it is time, and I will make it optional because in case that someone forget their birthday. So yeah, I put pointer in here. And then number SQL no string, and then activated at SQL no time, and then generated at time, updated at time like this, ignored string like this. So this is very simple, okay? That is how you can declare models in Golang GORM. In the next few videos, I will show you how this entity in action, okay? So stay tuned.